Alright, let's go through a couple questions on transformations. So that would be 16, 17, 15, and it looks like 18 too. So graph quadrilateral ABCD with vertices 6, 8. So we'll just use our straight edge. Well, you can if you're doing it on paper. I'll just use this little function I have with 6, 8, 4, 20. It's way up here. 10, 16. And 12, 8. So it looks something like this. Okay, so it has us perform two different transformations. They want us first to translate it. So we'll translate this. We'll just translate it by coordinate. So A is located at 6, 8. So after translating it, we get 6, 2. Because what we've done here is we've subtracted 6 from our y-coordinate. So you should be able to visualize this as just moving every point down 6 units. Okay. So B is at 4, 20. So we end up with B prime at 4, 14. Since again we have subtracted 6 from the y-coordinate. Let's write the rest of these like this. C is at 10, 16, so we should be at 10, 10. And then D is at 12, 8, so D prime should be at 12, 2. Okay, now graphing this would have taken much longer, especially when we have two transformations. The second transformation is reflection in the y-axis. So you should know the rule for a reflection in the y-axis. Reflection in the y-axis, that rule is negative x, y. So we'll perform this reflection by just taking A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, and just running it through this function, because transformations are functions in geometry. Okay, so we get A double prime, should be negative 6, 2. B double prime should be negative 4, 14. C double prime should be negative 10, 10. And then D double prime should be negative 12, 2. Okay, now that this is all done, I'll just graph it, since that's what the question asks us to do. So negative 6, 2. That'll be our A double prime. B double prime is negative 4, 14. C double prime is negative 10, positive 10. And then D double prime is negative 12, 2. Did the best I could without a grid. Okay. This is really the same thing. The harder part is remembering the rule for 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. It should be negative y, x. And then, the reflection across the y-axis should be x, negative y. So you just use these points and first plug them through here. Get your image your new points r prime, s prime, t prime, and then once you get those, you can run them through here, this function, and you'll end up with your new points. Write a rule for the translation of triangle ABC to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. What do you think is going on here? It appears that it is just being translated to the right 2 units. It looks like 1 unit, but these go by 2s. Right? 8, 10, 12. Okay, so the rule, we said to the right, so we're going to add to the x value 2. This would be your rule for that.